To West Africa now, where Boko Haram insurgents launched their biggest attack on the northeast Nigerian city of Maiduguri in 18 months on Wednesday, which was the eve of a visit by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to the area. Maiduguri is at the center of the 8-year-old fight against Boko Haram, which has been trying to set up an Islamic state in the northeast. Attacks have killed more than 20,000 people, and a further 2.7 million people have been displaced, creating one of the world's largest humanitarian emergencies.
2 days after Boko Haram insurgents attacked the city of Maiduguri, Abana John is still sorting through clothes that were left scattered while he tried to hide himself and his family. Abana had gone out to buy petrol for his generator when he got a call about the attack. He rushed back home to be with his wife and 1-month-old baby.
We thought that Boko Haram had subsided, but we never knew that they were still around, and we were like, everybody, they took us by surprise.
Boko Haram insurgents launched their biggest attack on the northeastern Nigerian city of Maiduguri in 18 months. Aid workers and eyewitnesses reported explosions and heavy gunfire for at least 45 minutes in the southeastern and southwestern outskirts of the city. Thousands of civilians fled the city. The raid took place 6 months after Buhari said Boko Haram had technically been defeated by a military campaign that had pushed many insurgents deep into the remote Sambisa forest near the border with Cameroon. The fighters attacked the city's suburbs with anti-aircraft guns and several suicide bombers. Several buildings were set on fire, but the military repulsed the fighters after an hour. Police said that 14 people were killed before government troops beat back the raid. The attack happened on the eve of a visit by the acting president Yemi Osinbajo to displaced people in Maiduguri. President Muhammadu Buhari handed power to Osinbajo after going to Britain on medical leave on May 7th. Osinbajo launched a government food aid initiative to distribute 30,000 metric tons of grains to people displaced by the insurgency. He also paid tribute to the military and the residents of northern Nigeria who have been most affected by the Boko Haram insurgency.
I salute your steadfastness, your sacrifices, your fortitude in the most challenging circumstances. Their bravery and their can-do attitude has broken the back of this vicious insurgency, and by the grace of God, in the very near future, we shall eliminate this menace once and for all.
Despite the military's success in liberating cities and towns, much of Borno remains off limits, hampering efforts to deliver food aid to nearly 1.5 million people believed to be on the brink of famine. The government food program launched by Osinbajo seeks to distribute grains to 1.8 million people delivered quarterly, his office said in an emailed statement. A United Nations official said the UN World Food Programme, WFP, has had to scale back plans for emergency feeding of 400,000 people in the region due to funding shortfalls. Ellen Wanjiro, KTN News.